yesterday, which was March 12th, 2023, we had an unusual visit here to Carrollton. Now, if you're not aware of Carrollton, we are a little town 11 miles north of Dallas. We are about 130 to maybe 140,000 residents. We are a bedroom community, which, if those of you who do not know what that term means that we have more houses more than anything else here than in our city. We are a very middle America type suburb. We are not known for multi-million dollar homes. We are known for, the only things we could be known for is the place where Vanilla Ice, Robbie Van Winkle went to high school. We have Shaquille O'Neal just moved in a year ago, and we think that is absolutely amazing, and we are so starstruck with it. Other than that, we are just a small little Texas-friendly community, stereotypical. We are very friendly. We are a community that really cares about each other. And we are extremely diverse, more diverse than a lot of other cities. We have a high percentage of Latinos, a high percentage of Asians, specifically Koreans. We have 73 churches, registered churches here in Carrollton. Out of those 73 churches, 33 of them are Korean churches. There's really no reason why anyone should ever come here and protest. We are pretty boring as far as the internet and the world goes. There's not a whole lot of controversy here. But we had the hateful cult group, Westboro, and I hate using the word Baptist because they are not Baptist, Westboro Baptist Church come and protest 3 of our churches here yesterday, which just completely boggles my mind. They could have gone to Cathedral of Hope, which is the largest LGBTQ plus church in the world, and let me tell you, they are amazing. The outreach they do for the community and the message of God's love that they spread is truly to be respected and truly to be admired. They are located in Dallas, and they didn't go there. They didn't go to Prestonwood Baptist, which sits right on the corner of Carrollton, the Carrollton border, and Plano. And they are about 44,000 members, and their outreach also is to be commended. They are an incredible church that really cares as well. But instead, they chose Carrollton, and they chose a Catholic church literally across the street from where we live. It's 5 houses down. And they chose New Song, which is a very large Korean church here in Carrollton. And they chose Covenant Church, which is a larger non-denominational church. But again, this is North Texas. It's definitely not one of the larger churches in the Metroplex. And, well, I'll let you see what happened. My husband and I did go. We left our children at home and we did go. His family has lived here and has had roots here in Carrollton since 1949 or 1950. My family has lived here since the late 1960s, and we feel very invested here in our community, and we went to see what happens, and hopefully would hope that nobody would interact with them. We wanted to show them God's love and a nice Texas welcoming, and I'll let you see what happened. I live right across the street, and these are neighbors too. Here comes another neighbor. We're a quiet little city 11 miles north of Dallas, and Westboro Baptist Church right there, people from their church here in Carrollton. We must be doing something right for them to make that big old trip down here. It makes me happy. I'm not sure where you're watching this from, but generally here in Texas, and a side note, I cannot speak for all Texans and I cannot speak for all Carrolltonians either. For the most part here, we believe in our civil rights. Everyone has the right of freedom of speech, and they have the right to protest, just like we have the right to worship in any way we want or to not worship. They're leaving now. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock and they're leaving, so they're going to be at Covenant next. And this was very uneventful, and we showed them how friendly we are. And we wanted to let them know that unlike everywhere else, we're not here to show them up. We're not here to make them leave. We're not here to spew the hate they do. We're just here to allow them to have their right to protest. Whatever reason they were protesting this absolutely wonderful Catholic church, St. Catherine's. They have the right.
And they're going. They're gone.
Yep, go back, turn back around.
That's them.
Yeah, I told you that.
There they are. They're right there.
Hey, Russell.
So here's their second location, Covenant Church on Trinity Mills. And they did come with another car. They have just a couple of more adults and a few children. And same thing that happened at St. Catherine's happened here as well. We kept our distance. We didn't interact. And we allowed them to have their freedom of speech. And they did. There were a few honks by cars that drove past, but nothing hateful. We see how on videos, people in other places will scream out obscenities and cuss words, and all that does is promote more hate. And here we are at our final stop. This is New Song Church. So here we are at New Song. It's the last location. We've done, we've done great as a community. We have a lot to be proud of. Lots to be proud of today. No interaction. No hatefulness. Even their signs that they've shown up with are so mild. And they're taking them to churches. So when they say repent, we're doomed, that's what churches are in business for, aren't they? This is a Korean church that we have in Carrollton. It's rather large. It's located on 121 in Hebron area of Carrollton, and they do some fantastic things here in our community, giving scholarships, being involved with our first responders. And can we give a shout out to our Carrollton Police Department? They were absolutely amazing. They kept in the background. You could never see them. They didn't want anyone to feel like they weren't allowed to have their freedom to protest or their freedom of speech violated. They kept in the background unless they were needed. They were fantastic. I want to give a special thanks to 3 individuals who were completely behind the scene, but they were not only sending prayers, they were quite concerned throughout the entire morning and the days leading up to this event. They went above and beyond what their role was to make sure that we had the adequate safety for both parties. Thank you, Texas State Senator Tan Parker, for your continued prayers and going above and beyond to make sure that we have the freedom of speech to protest and the freedom of religion, that we can choose to worship or not worship at all in any way we want. Thank you to our Texas State representatives of House District 65 and House District 63. Texas State Representative Kronda Timish and Texas State Representative Ben Bumgarner. Y'all are the best. Thank you. Thank you for everything you do for your districts. Thank you for being 3 wonderful servants. Thank you to the mayor of Carrollton, Steve Babick, to our Carrollton City Council members, Andrew Palacios, Nancy Klein, Young Sung, thank you, Rusty Pendleton, and Chris Axberg. Thank you for going above and beyond. Carrollton, I think we did great. We showed the world that here, we're not going to push you out because you don't believe the way we believe. You have the freedom of speech. It is your civil right to do what you did, Westboro Baptist Church, even though we do not support your beliefs at all. We wanted to show you the respect and the true love of Christ. Thank you for visiting the great state of Texas. Thank you more specifically for visiting our wonderful city of Carrollton.